you. Okay. Hey, I was just waiting for you, shit.
Oh yeah, we ready.
Okay.
We ready.
Oh yeah, that sound, that sound real good. Yeah.
Yo, we back with another Top TV. I got my man E-A-Y in the building.
Absolutely, man.
Pronounced E. You already know what it is. We was just listening to Jam.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's the new joint.
Fresh off that.
Fresh off the presses.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jam. That's the newest. That's the newest to the collection.
Yep. That's the single. For the Win 3 is coming soon. Looking like May or June. I can't really call it, but yeah, it's coming real soon.
Yeah, For the Win 3.
Mm-hmm. Hosted by Jack the Ripper, by the way. You know what I mean? Legendary DJ Jack the Ripper.
Famous DJ Jack the Ripper.
Produced by Jay Carter. Shout out to my man Jay Carter for these beats. You feel me?
Sure. Oh, so that's them all original joints.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He did the Jam beat for me. So
everything you do are basically original.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I don't want to. You know, you can catch me with some freestyles here and there, whatever the case may be. But most of the, my important music, obviously, or whatever, is original joints for sure.
Yeah. Let me ask you this though. You know, you grew up down the way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What was your earliest memories of music in the down the way projects, and which sibling influence stands out the most?
Yeah, so obviously it was always like Bone Thugs. Like that was like it was first because I'm a 90s baby. I was born in 91. So you got about when I was like 6 or 7, 97, 98, you know what I mean, around that time, Bone was like one of the hottest, if not the hottest group in the country, you feel me? So I had no choice, you know what I mean? Down the way was just bumping Bone Thugs crazy, you feel me? Like that was, you couldn't go outside without listening to Bone Thugs. But also Master P though, No Limit, they had their movement too as well, like, you know what I mean, that Bout It, that No Limit Soldiers, you feel me? Ice Cream Man, all those.
That whole 90s movement.
You know what I mean? You couldn't go outside without hearing no Master P, you feel me? We had this.
That's a fact.
Yeah. We had the one joint, like, we ain't had cable in the projects, you feel me? But we had this music channel called The Box. Channel 32, you feel me? And dog, it was like Master P owned that channel. You know what I mean? So, it was just those two for sure. But then my siblings, though, I got 2 sisters, I got a brother. But they all got influence on me, you see what I'm saying? Like, I was the baby, and they just, they was doing it, you feel me? They were really... they really had passion for it. So it made me have passion for it. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? We always had our little rap parts, you feel me? Everybody had to take turns with their verses, stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. And it just really stuck with me. You know what I mean? And, man, I'm here, man. Like I said, man, I was able
to... So your other siblings made music, too?
Nah, not really. I mean, me and my brother did or whatever. Okay. But now we kind of like separated right now or whatever. But, my sisters, they was doing some singing though back then when they were like teenagers. You know what I mean? They did a couple of shows, like, some high school stuff or whatever, but they ain't never really, get it out there for real. You know what I mean? Life hit them.
What's up with Thorough Entertainment? Like, what's that about?
Oh, yeah. That's the label, man. Thoroughbred Entertainment, man. It's, it's my movement. I have not yet to, sign nobody, obviously, or whatever. It's just me. Yeah. But it's a start, you feel me? I own it, you feel me? I got my, I got my stamp on it, you feel me? And it's official, you know what I mean? So I'm about to grow it, you feel me? I'm just going to work towards my business now, you see what I'm saying? Because this is a 90% business, 10% talent. You see what I'm saying? So when you conducting business right, you feel me, that makes your brand bigger.
Yeah, I get that about you too. Like you all about the bread. Yeah. You about the music, but you about the business side of it too.
Absolutely, man.
You know what I'm saying? What gave you that motivation to just be more so business versus like you dotting all your I's, crossing all your T's because you like, I got the beat, I paid for the beat, you know what I'm saying? I got all my music on all digital platforms and I got my own label.
Yep.
Where does that mindset come from?
So for real, really just learning, you know what I mean? When I was first early, like I'm talking about like 16, 17, I was doing those industry beats or whatever the case may be, trying to freestyle. Because I was like, at that time, that seemed like the hottest thing. You'll hear everybody, like, especially like Lil Wayne, you'll hear like Chameleonaire.
Yeah.
Or,
Jack for beats.
Yeah, absolutely. 50 for sure. But, you know what I mean? Jeezy, Gucci, you know what I mean? Everybody kind of had that mixtape. I can steal your beat, you feel me, make it hot, and get somewhere, basically. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I thought the same thing, but hey, I ain't know that, it was a business side to it. So as I'm putting it places here and there, whatever, SoundCloud and, places like that or whatever, trying to perform here and there. But it's like, okay, yeah, it's nice, but you can't do nothing with it. You see what I'm saying?
Because it ain't yours.
Yeah, it's not yours. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
strike.
I can only fuck with it so much or whatever. So I, learning from that and really just start investing into myself. You know what I mean? So now I'm like, okay, now I got to own my beat and stuff like that. But now I'm like, yo, copyrights and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just a lot of process, and it's really more, like I said, it's really more business to it when you really break this music stuff down. There's really only like 10% music when you really break everything down as far as branding and
marketing,
what you trying
label
to produce,
and what I'm saying, just getting your music circulated. You know what I mean? Yeah, basically, going in the studio is just not even half the battle.
Yeah, exactly. That's the easiest part. Yeah. Actually, going in the studio, because and a lot of people sometimes have difficult time like in the studio. They'll be there for about 7-8 hours, you know what I mean, trying to drop 2 or 3 songs or whatever the case may be. Now, I ain't trying to knock them, but I'm just saying, like, that process sometimes is hard for them, but that's the easiest part. Now, once you get your track mixed and mastered and everything like that, boom, you get it in your file. Now you got to produce. Now you got to promote it. Now you got to put money behind it. Now you got to put the brand behind it. You see what I'm saying? And all that takes a process. You got to pay your producer. You got to pay your engineer. You got to pay your cameraman. You feel me? You got to pay.
You got to pay.
You got to pay the money out there. Yeah, for
Let
sure.
me ask you this: when did you realize that you wanted to take the business part serious? Like, was it coming straight into the game? Like, you knew you wanted to do that, or did it take you some time to get into that mindset?
Yeah, no, it definitely took me some time. That's what I'm saying. Learning is a great experience, man. It's the best experience, because you wouldn't take these losses without knowing, without learning from them. You see what I'm saying? It really wasn't losses. It was just lessons. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, again, they wasn't knocking what I was saying, or what the verses and what the remix was. They were just saying, hey, we can't invest in it. You see what I'm saying? You can't win awards with this. You see what I'm saying? You can't win competitions with this, because people are coming with their original stuff, and they're putting the money behind it. They're putting the backing behind it. Yeah. And that's the difference. So like I said, I learned.
Right. Walk us through a day in your life when you're prepping to book a show.
So, okay, that's a good question. Most of the time, people actually reach out now. Back then, though, I would.
You get flavor now.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, they'll definitely check in like, yo, bro, you want to, come holler at me, you know what I mean? I'll be like, yeah, I'll be there for you, you feel me? Ain't no problem. But it really just like, something pops out, opportunity. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, what is the benefits to this show? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
what's the purpose?
Yeah. Can you go on tour? Can you get some type of promotion behind it? Not all the time, like where somebody say, hey, you can win $100, it'd be worth it. You see what I'm saying? Especially where it's like, you got 20 artists competing for this $100, $200. So it's like, you could go and you could dominate, don't get me wrong. But sometimes it ain't worth it all the time. You just don't have to do those type of shows. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I said, it has to be some type of opportunity. It has to make sense. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because you want to be in a promotional situation every single time. You know what I mean? Whatever show you do, you want it to be able to say, "Hey, I'm here in the building." You feel me? I'm at this spot.
Yeah.
I'm
and it's jumping.
Yeah, absolutely. You see what I'm saying? So it's always good to go at those type of shows versus saying, "Hey, I'm gonna just go out there because it's a show." You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. What makes your DJ? Because you talk about Jack the Ripper all the time. Mm-hmm. What makes your DJ the best in the world? You know what I mean? And how did y'all come to collaborate?
Okay, so man, shout out to DJ Jack the Ripper, man. First and foremost, man, he just everything, man. Like, okay, so I mean, if people don't know whatever, like he done hosted about.
The
mixtapes, yeah, man. Like just the host of damn near everybody for real. Like he's worldwide. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And when he heard my music, he actually was just like fucking with it or whatever. This is when I had It Is What It Is. I also had I Can't Complain. But he heard my music. He was just like, yo, bro, you dope for real. Like, you know what I mean? I'm fucking with it. And so he was like, yo, you want to go on tour with me or whatever? Now he was on tour going with Trap. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So he hooked me up. Trap Boy Mannequin. You know what I mean? So he hooked me up with him and everything like that. Really like believing in me for real. This is just random. You feel me? He don't even know who I am at this point. You see what I'm saying? And he took me on tour, and it's just been lit ever since, man. And like I said, he keeps it real. He's for the people. He's a personal people DJ for real. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? He shows you mad love. you want to go to a show, he gonna put you on that list.
Put you on, baby.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Hey, y'all heard it from here, man. EAY, man. You need any type of promotional anything. You feel me? DJ Jack the motherfucker Ripper, man. You host your motherfucking mixtape. You come perform at the shows. You know what I mean? He got you. You know
doing this
mean?
thing, man, for a long time. Which local Cleveland artists or scene helped you grow? And of course, you said Trap Boy Mannequin. And who should listeners watch next?
Well, they definitely should watch me next. You know,
watch me now and next.
Yeah, for sure. But no, I'm saying, man, it's a lot of dope artists out there. I don't want to be particular with just like you with just one. Yeah, you know what I mean. But man, hey, yo, shout out to everybody that be showing me love, man. I genuinely mean that, man, because when they show me love, I show them love back, or vice versa. When I show them love, they show me love back. Yeah, you feel me? And I do think that, you know, it's just so much talent in Cleveland, man. Like for real, like we got a lot of talent, man. We just gotta be unified, man. That's all we need. I know everybody talk about it.
What you think it's gonna take for us to get that spotlight like we supposed to have?
Once we're unified, you feel me? Because it's gonna be the energy. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be okay. We back in one artist or we back in two artists. You see what I'm saying? We got 10 artists that's coming out. We got 20 artists that's coming out. We're going to keep coming. You see what I'm saying? And once that happens, it's just going to, you know, it's a domino effect.
It's going to accumulate.
So I do think, you know, unifying is hard, man. People got egos. People got different agendas. And it's just hard to really trust everybody. You see what I'm saying? So, man, you know, that's not, you know, but, you know, if we can get a majority of us unified, you feel me? No gatekeepers. You see what I'm saying? Like, actually really look after artists and stuff, or whatever. Put them under the wing, you know what I mean? Instead of, you know, basically just trying to get them out the way because you kind of feel like they're on their toes or something like that.
Or you want $1
facts.
You want to book her for a show just to make some money off I'm going to just book it because I need a couple of dollars and not really for the talent aspect and really unifying like you said. Which song in your catalog is the most personal and why?
Oh yeah, my worst. I said worst. My bad, bro. But my most personal is definitely my brother's song. You know, what I mean, Long Live Desmond. I lost him in 2020. You know, it was through police brutality and stuff like that, man. Wow. And you know, I'm still kind of still adjusting to it, man. It's still hard
here
to get.
Cleveland?
Yep. You know, what I mean, I don't know, you know, do you want to dive into it? Or?
We can, man, you know.
All right. So, you know, I want to let the people know. So, again, this happened in 2020. The guy, he was off duty. You know.
Off duty?
Yeah.
You off freaking duty, bro.
This is a cold, hard fact, you feel me? But, yeah, he was off duty, man. And what happened was, again, you know, my brother's in the car. He's in a different car. He's not in a squad car. No lights. Unmarked car. You feel me? And so, you know, my brother seen as the guy is following him. You see what I'm saying? So self-defense wise, yeah, you know, hey, my brother was defending himself. You see what I'm saying? But again, you didn't identify yourself. You know what I mean? You know, you in the streets. You feel me? We in Cleveland. You feel me? So hey, man, damn near everybody got something. You feel me? So you know, things happen.
Circumstance. What, he pulled him over or?
No, he just, like I said, he had no probable cause. You know what I mean? It seemed like he was just following him. My brother ain't know who he was or nothing. You see what I'm saying? So it was just like under suspicion.
So your brother driving.
Yep.
And when he's driving, what did the police? How did the police approach? How did he approach him? And he's not in uniform. Right. He's not in the squad car.
So, like I said, I guess he was following him. My brother. People, you know how you be driving.
Yeah.
You kind of just
like,
making me your
They've been behind me for a minute.
Yeah, exactly. So you just like, yo, you know, you switch lanes, motherfuckers switch lanes with you and shit like that or whatever, kind of whatever. So you know, like I said, my brother peep, and so finally, I guess, you know, guy pulled over to the left side, my brother in the right lane. And, you know, guess he pulled down the window. He's probably talking some shit or whatever the case may be. So my brother talking some shit, like, you know, like normal shit.
What you following?
Yeah, facts. You know what I mean? So, you know, brother, you know what I mean? Like I said, man, you know, everybody do, you know what I mean? Everybody carrying something for real.
Your brother was nervous, basically.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, you know, let him know, like, yo, bro, you can get your issue for real, basically. And, you know what I mean? He pulled his out and, you know,
shooting.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he, you know, shots was fired or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? My brother get hit. You know what I mean? And you know, he ended up crashing and everything like that. But yeah, man. So they, you know, going through courts and all that. I mean, we march. We had a big city march. Over like 10,000 people marched with us. Shout out to Cleveland for that, man. You know what I mean? So we had a big march for my brother. We went to courthouses, went to the mayor houses. We went to the Chief Calvin houses. He ain't the chief no more though, but Chief Calvin house, former Frank Mayor Jackson house.
Whatever came out of the situation.
So the Attorney General denied the whole case. You see what I'm saying? It didn't make it to trial. It didn't make it to court. They turned it to the Attorney General because Frank Jackson or Chief Williams, they didn't want to prosecute him. You know what I mean? They had him in hiding, and you know they
so they was pump faking.
Yeah, facts or whatever. Like they had him real hitting, real good. You see what I'm saying? And they like, you know, he don't pay leave. You know the story basically or whatever.
Wow.
So again, Calvin Williams, like I said, we went to his house. He was like, yo, you know, it's out of my hands. That's what he told us. You know what I mean? When he came out his door, he was like, yeah, it's out of my hands. I'm sorry. Whoop-de-woo or whatever the case may be. So we like, whatever. You know what I mean? So we marched to Frank Jackson house. We went to the councilman's, a few councilmen's offices or whatever the case may be. Same thing, whatever.
What ward did this happen in?
Oh, I don't know. But I just know it was like on West 25th, where that bridge, like the cemetery. Yeah, so wherever that Wendy's.
Okay, over there by the school and all that.
Yeah, so Wendy's over there, kind of like the hospital. You know what I mean? Before, you know what I mean? The hospital's before, but I know that cemetery, Wendy's.
Been at St. Edward's High School, maybe?
Yeah, I don't even.
I think that West Side Market and all that in the same area?
Kind of in the same, kind of in the same area or whatever. But yeah, right there is cemetery.
Like a busy area.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, right there for real. But yeah, man, they, like I said, man, they didn't prosecute him. And the Attorney General, man, he, like I said, he denied the whole case. It didn't make it to trial. It just.
Let me ask you this, E. How did that make you feel at that time, and what was the process like? And I know you're not over it, but what was the process like healing thus far? Yeah, so, you know, still a hole in me. You know what I mean? I just, you know, got to survive, obviously, whatever. Got to live for my brother, for real. But yeah, I just, you don't heal from it. You know what I mean? You don't recover from it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
And it's an empty feel. You see what I'm saying? Like it's something that you would never forget. Yeah. It's something that you would never forgive. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know everybody want to be Christians and stuff like that or whatever. No disrespect to the Christians. You feel me? I believe in God and I love God. But God knows my heart. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and lie to myself, lie to the people. You see what I'm saying? I still haven't forgiven that man. You see what I'm saying? Because he's still out here. You see what I'm saying? Nothing happened to him. He can go home to his family.
So they found out who it was?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. His name was Jose, I forget his last name, but his name was Jose something. Jose Garcia. You know what I mean? So Jose Garcia, like I said, he living good right now. Like I said, he going home to his family. He can live life. You know what I mean? Move on. Maybe it's haunting him behind the scenes, but again, this ain't public information. We don't know this. You see
right? We don't know what's going on. It's just one life was taken and another life hasn't been rectified as far as like justice hasn't been served.
Absolutely.
Peace. My condolences with your brother and your family, man. It, man. And I'm praying for your whole family, man, because for that to happen, no justice be served, nothing like that. It's just crazy. Yeah. Whether it's police or regular person, it's just ridiculous, man.
Yeah. And I do want to say, free my bro Nick and Mac Main, because they, that's my bros too or whatever. So they was locked up while my brother died, and it was tough for them too as well. So they'll be coming home soon though.
Yes, sir. Let me ask you this: how do you use social media and streaming to build a community that supports you?
Oh yeah, so you just hit your market. You know what I mean? Like you would. You gotta see what your music relate to. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? You just can't, hey, I'm about to put it out there, whoop-de-woo, whatever the case may be, and just hope it stick. You know what I mean? That doesn't work all the time. Like, yeah, you can get some feedback here and there, but if you got a particular market and you know exactly what your sound is, that's very important too. You gotta know what your sound is, so you can be, you can sound a little Southern, you can sound a little bit New Yorkish, you can sound a little bit of California or whatever the case may be. Shit, you just call Midwest or whatever. You can be sounding drill or whatever the case may be. You see what I'm saying? But it's a market for everything. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But if you got those type of songs, you got to know how to market it
to what communities.
Yeah.
To so whatever communities that's rocking with you the most. Hey, we gonna be back with EA fucking Y. Make sure y'all stay tuned to this Top TV.
Absolutely.
everybody. So this is that small project I did in mass, and if people apply themselves under my leadership, a lot of people gonna win. But I really need serious students, and it was just like I learned it was bigger than me when I started winning people cases, because there's nothing like another case. I was in the lunchroom and the warden them came surrounding me. I'm eating lunch with my guys, and he said, "Jermaine, I want to thank you." And he was like, "This lady just called our office crying. Her son won." And it was just like those little bitty moments.
Yo, we back with another Top TV. I got my man E in the building. You know what I'm saying? This they jam right here. New, just dropped. Is it on all digital platforms?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh, he ain't gave it to it. I knew I ain't see it up there in the catalog. I'm like, where is it at? You know what I mean?
But no, it's gonna be in stores May 1st. You know what I mean?
Say it's going to be in stores May 1st. Mm-hmm. Let's drop it May 1st. Yep. Make sure y'all go get jam. You know what I'm saying? All the ladies go shake their jelly because this they jam. Yep. You feel me? How did you come up with jam?
Hey, so you know, I just wanted to do a fun joint. You see what I'm saying? I got It Is What It Is. I Can't Complain. I got Flavor. You know what I mean? Like I got a few things. You know what I mean? I got Pleasure in Playing. You know what I mean? Like I just, you know what I mean? Shout out to Lee too as well or whatever. But I got a lot of dope stuff. You feel me? I got a lot of, you know, R&B. I kind of got some club bangers, you know what I mean? Like I said, it is what it is. I can't complain, but I did want to do a fun joint for the club. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know what I mean? Jay Carter was like, yo, you know, he gave me this beat basically. He played this because he kind of knew.
Jay Carter Production?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. He the GOAT right now. You feel me? Hottest producer in the motherfucking Cleveland. You see what I'm saying? Like, you need a beat, Jay motherfucking Carter. You feel me? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But no, back to it though. But I was telling him my, you know, kind of like my vision or whatever. Man, he played this motherfucking joint for me, man. I was like, yep. You know what I mean? Like, I just kind of had it. And then, you know, went home to it. And, you know, sometimes these beats speak to you. You feel me? Like, you play the instrumental. Yeah. You just sit back. You know what I mean? Just let it talk to you.
Yeah.
About, like, you know, give it about 10, 15 seconds. You know what I mean? Let it breathe. Okay, cool. Yeah. You know what I mean? Boom. Yeah. And you just start putting it together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it came up with that concept jam. Like, yo. And jam is just like one of those original terms. You see what I'm saying? I wanted to kind of bring that back. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I kind of brought back.
Like almost like jam, like Michael Jackson. Jam.
Kind of, you know.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Who else got it? The OG. James Brown.
James Brown.
Yeah, James Brown. He got the jam. You know what I mean? So, you know, like I said, it's one of those original terms I wanted to bring back. Like I said, it is what it is. I'm kind of bring that back too as well.
Kanye
for Cleveland anyway. You know what I mean?
Kanye and Jamie got the
They got slow jam.
They got slow jam.
Yeah. So, you know, kind of wanted to, like I said, to just bring that little term back.
That vibe back. That jam vibe back.
For the culture.
Let me ask you this. What role does fashion, visuals, and stage presence play in your brand? Because I see you wear a lot of blue. You know what I'm saying? I see you wear a lot of blue, man. Yeah. Either it's blue and gold or blue and white.
Yeah, absolutely. Gold. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really into fashion. You see what I'm saying? Because I kind of grew up like that or whatever. Like my favorite group was like Dipset. Like besides Bone Thugs, obviously. Like Bone Thugs, obviously first favorite group of all motherfucking time. I don't give a fuck what it is. But when I kind of got older as a teenager, Dipset was like on fire, you see what I'm saying? So like Cam, you see what I'm saying? Joel's, you know what I mean? Even Jimmy, you see what I'm saying? Like I didn't listen to Jimmy musically, but he still had those fits, you see what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean?
He always saw stuff.
For sure. So you know what I mean? The way they presented themselves, man, I always thought that was dope, man. So I was just like, yo, if I ever be able to present myself like that, you know what I mean? Hey, here I am, you see what I'm saying? But you'll see me with the blue for sure. Sometimes with the black, I bring out the black. You know what I'm saying? So
switch it up a little bit.
I switch it up a little bit, but yeah, I fuck with the blue all motherfucking day for sure.
Who would you be? Who would be your dream feature or producer collaboration, and what would you create together?
Ooh, the dream. I mean, Bone Thugs.
Bone Thugs.
But no,
Bone Thugs is the dream collaboration.
Yeah, man, because it's just like y'all really the blueprint for us. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Cleveland,
you know what I mean? Sure. Like if I'm talking to them, like
Ohio, really?
Like
a lot of people, maybe even the Midwest, East Coast,
right,
West Coast too.
Like they don't get their flowers for real. Like you see what I'm saying? When they be like, oh yeah, who the top 10 groups? They always kind of try to leave Bone Thugs out the equation, like yo, y'all sleeping.
That's impossible.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
That's impossible to leave Bone Thugs.
Yeah, absolutely, but for real, though, I would love to do something with Cassidy or Jeezy. You see what I'm saying? With Cassidy, I would love to just have a bar song, basically like yo, we going bar for bar, something like that. You know what I mean? Because iron sharpens iron. You know what I mean?
With Cassidy?
I want you to kill my shit, my nigga. You feel me? Like, nigga, because when you kill my shit, I'm going to be inspired. Like, yo, Cass my nigga, he just went in. So it's going to up my shit like crazy. You feel me? Like, you feel me? So that's how I look at it. I don't be like, a lot of people be like, yo, I don't want this nigga to kill my track. No, nigga, let this nigga kill your track, bro. Let him do it. Let him get this shit off, you feel me? Because that should influence you. That should bring the best out of you. Because you like, yo, man, I got to step my shit up. You ain't just about to embarrass me on the track.
I ain't going to let you step on the track like that.
You might win, but hey, my nigga, you heard me too. You feel me? It's one of those situations.
You know what I mean? You ain't going to just come into the fight like that no more. You always going to be knowing that when you come on the track, you got to do your best.
That's a fact. So, you know what I mean? But, and Jeezy, you feel me? Definitely. Jeezy had obviously heavy influence with me in high school or whatever. Shout out to Glenville, you know what I mean? Definitely class of 09. But Jeezy, man, I mean, his mixtape wave, obviously, you know what I mean? Thug Motivation 101, Can't Ban the Snowman, You know what I mean? All that type of shit. You feel me? Jeezy, you know what I mean? You need a banger for the streets. You feel me? I feel like Jeezy.
Jeezy put it down for sure. Where did the name E come up from? How did you? Is that your origin? Is that your name that your mother gave you, or is that something that you came up with yourself, or is it a play off of Easy E? How, you know what I'm saying? Like, where we at with it? Like,
no, that's a great question though. So it's really just something simple for real. So it's off my name for real. But growing up again, you know what I mean? In our community, you have different types of, everybody got that big mic, little mic, you know what I mean? Light skin mic, dark skin mic, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera. So, knowing my name was, my initial started with an E. So it was a lot of E's, big E, little E, like I said, dark skin, light skin, da. So it was just basically one letter, you see what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I mean? It's kind of plain, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So let me put a little sauce on it, whatever. So when I spelled it out, and it's so funny because it ended up coming out like this anyway or whatever. Yeah. So, mind you, I'm about like 14, 15 or whatever. This is me in 8th grade, basically. And so, I'm like, I can spell my name like this or whatever. Everybody, hey, it's EA, you know what I mean? EA. I'm like, no, it's just E, you see what I'm saying? They're like, all right, cool, we just gonna call you E. So I'm like, all right, cool. But as I became a artist, it ended up happening the same exact way. When I met Rip, when I met Trap, they like, oh, EA. And I was like, damn, nah, man, it's it's just E. You feel me?
Playing T we had to get it right.
Hell yeah.
And he like, no, man, it's just E, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's cool though, you know what I mean? Like I ain't offended by it or nothing. Like I totally get it because that's how it's presented. But I'm like, yo, this is hip hop. Usually, it's a lot of people that got different names and they pronounce it a different way. You see what I'm saying? So hey, let me rock. You feel me? E motherfucking Y pronounced as E. You know what I mean? That's what we doing.
Hey, how do you see the music industry evolving, particularly for hip hop, and how do you aim to adapt?
Yeah, so you definitely gotta always adjust. You see what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's just different waves. You see what I'm saying? It's either you get with it or you get left. You know what I mean? So you just don't want to be boxed in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to always be able to, excuse me, I'm sorry about that, but you always want to be able to adjust and come with your own flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta have your own flavor, man.
You know what I mean? So if you hear 10 artists doing one particular sound or whatever the case may be, you can do the same thing, but you can put your flavor on it to make it sound different.
Right.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, if you want to do drill, you can do a drill song, but then you can turn that drill into a party song. You see what I'm saying? Because now, okay, damn, I was expecting some gangster shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, you about to go into the street shit, but then you hit me with some club shit, but it's off the drill beat. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, I thought you was about to hit me with some R&B shit. No, it's some hip hop shit.
Nah.
You see what I'm saying? Oh, it sound like that until the, you know what I mean? You got the bass and all that. Yeah. Like, you like, oh shit, I thought you was about to hit the auto tune, da. No, my nigga, this is some hip hop shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just, you just want to be able to adjust. Don't let nobody box you in. Always want to, do any type of thing, man, for real. Like, if you got the beat for it, if you got the material, you got the money for it, you got the backing for it, hey, man, do that shit, man.
Yeah. Hey, what advice would you give to a young artist from similar backgrounds?
Invest in yourself, man. Invest in yourself, because, hey, man, I'm telling you, once you invest in yourself, man, everything else feed off of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You put those seeds in, you plant them seeds, man. And once you plant them seeds, man, you start promoting it, you start marketing and, networking. You know what I mean? That's very important. You know what I mean? Once you networking, your seeds gonna grow.
Yeah, you're gonna see the progress.
Mm-hmm. And that shit, you know what I mean? That shit is lovely, man, because you watching it from the jump. You know what I mean? From the ground up. And so yeah, man, just invest in yourself, man. Believe in yourself, because like I said, everybody doing this, man. You got about 1,000 artists right now that's doing it in Cleveland alone. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you just want to be able to own your shit or whatever and be standing out against the rest.
Let me ask you this, E. When did the light come on for you to really start taking the music serious, and what was your first breakout track?
Yeah, so I did this show back in about 2016. It was at Earth.
No, so we had the 10-year anniversary right now.
Kind of, in a sense or whatever. So this is when I was this is for the House of Blues.
Yeah.
Or whatever. They had a music show down there. I Can't Complain. I didn't own this I Can't Complain beat yet. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, I was still kind of young. I was only about 17, 18 basically. Nonetheless, it was down there at the House of Blues, and we opened up. And I finished in second place. Now, the reason why the dude told me or whatever, I lost to a drummer. by the way, or whatever. It was a actual music show. I mean,
we
had R&B artists, we had guitarists, we had singers, we had dancers, obviously rap artists too as well.
Yeah.
So it was a whole mix of just a big music show basically, or whatever. And so I ended up coming in second place. And the dude told me, he said, "Hey, do you own your beat?" And I was like, nah, like, you know what I mean? This is my song, though. Like, you feel me? I'm like, it's on SoundCloud.
I own the lyrics.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? He was like, no, bro, like, do you own it? Like, can you take it somewhere? And I, you know what I mean? I paused. I was like, man, I just shook my head. I was just like, nah, man. He was just like, yeah, I wanted to pick you, but I ain't think that, you know, you kind of owned your beat. I kind of heard the, what is it? Not really stamp, but you know, like, you know, the producer.
Yeah. Producer stamp.
Yeah. Facts or whatever. So you know, what I mean, they have their stamp on it. I ain't own it, so I learned from there, and that was a lesson learned for real. And it just, like I said, it just stuck with me. So, but after that, I had my son. So I was really tied between my son and then getting back into the music and stuff like that. So after I had my son and then I had my daughter, I was like, yo, I got to get back because this is my passion. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, I had this manager temporarily, whatever the case may be, because my man Gib from Painesville, because that's who my engineer is. Shout out to Gib. But yeah, he hooked me up to this manager or whatever, and she introduced me to Rip or whatever. Now I already knew Rip because, like I said, I seen him get around.
But she made the bridge.
She made the connection for real. So, got to him, like I said, sent him 2 tracks, and man, like I said, man, he was just fucking with it. He was like, yeah, man, you need to come on tour with us. And I went to Lorraine, and that's when I met you, man. Yeah, you know what I mean. And you heard I can't complain, and it is what it is. And you're like, hey, bro, we got to get you down to the spot. You feel me? You know what I mean? And it's been history since then. You feel me? So,
man. Oh, so that was 2016, huh?
No, not when we did it. But
what year was that, baby? Like 2019?
No, that was like 2020.
That was
2021. Yeah.
2021?
So this is like right after my brother's situation.
Okay,
so it was like right there for real, like right in the mecca of it. But that 2016 joint, that was definitely when I was downtown at the spot. You know what I mean?
What can we expect from your upcoming project For the Win 3? Any surprises or any themes, any collaborations? Because I don't see a lot of collabs.
Mm-hmm. So,
and is that on purpose?
So I ain't gonna even lie. So you know what I mean, being kind of, well, for me anyway, like people might not look at it for me personally, whatever. This is how I'm looking at myself, whatever. 2025 was a little bit rough for me. I went through a lot. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's a lot of finances, a lot of life-changing situations, basically, or whatever. And so I didn't get to focus on my music. None at all. Like, you know what I mean? I was off social media. I was really getting my life together in 2025. And, you know, a lot of people was getting their life together. 2025 was not... wasn't fucking around. Hell yeah, wasn't fucking around.
It was a roller coaster.
Hell yeah, facts. So, you know what I mean? But nonetheless... Hey, you know what I mean? I feel like I was a year behind, you see what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, For the Win 3 should have been out last year, you see what I'm saying? So I'm really just trying to get this out the way for real. And it's almost done. Like I said, man, it's about 80% done. And I would have had features, you see what I'm saying? But it's the timing of it. You see what I'm saying? Like, and people would love to do something like For the Win 2. That's like a classic, you feel me? Like, shout out to everybody that was on there, you feel me? All the artists, you see what I'm saying? But I just, you know, the timing of everything, I just don't want to be like, hey, you know what I mean, reaching out. They ain't available at this particular time. Yeah. So it's just like, yo, you know, people got different booths. People got different studios. People got different engineers. It's a lot of back and forth. So I'm just like, yo, not on this one, but definitely, yo, on the next one, it's going back down. It's going to be something just like For the Win 2. Yeah, but that For the Win 3, hey, this going to be one of the ones still. For sure.
We waiting on 4W3, man. Mm-hmm. We waiting on it patiently, you know what I'm saying?
It's coming soon.
How has music contributed to your personal growth and understanding of yourself?
Yeah, so that's a dope question too. It just really helps me relieve my, you know, it's just like, you know, it just releases energy.
Therapeutic.
Yeah, it's therapeutic like a motherfucker. You feel me? And it's like, yo, it's a stress reliever. You know what I mean? And it's a passion. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a win-win because it's just like, yo, this is something that you feel. You feel me? You believe. You know what I mean? And that shit brings out the best of you, you know what I mean? When you staring at a blank piece of paper and you hearing that beat and the words is coming to you, that's passion, you feel me? Like, everybody ain't got that. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people get writer's block or, like I said, they go to the studio, record one or two.
Never put nothing on the paper at all.
Facts. You know, try to record. They in the studio for about 7-8 hours. They only got one or two songs done. You see what I'm saying? Because they want to do it because they trying to do it, but it's not in them. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So that, like I said, that's the difference. But yeah, definitely the passion and just having the drive for it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where do you see yourself in your music in the next 5 years, and what dreams do you hope to achieve?
I definitely, in 5 years, I see my music everywhere, and consistently touring. I love the tour life, man. Like I said, DJ Jack the Ripper and Trap, man, they got me addicted, man.
Trap out on the road right now.
He is, man. Shout out to Trap Boy Mannequin for sure. But yeah, man, shout out to, like I said, man, shout out to my man DJ Jack the Ripper, man. They took me so many places, man. We done been to Columbus, Cincinnati, Akron, Detroit, New York, Atlanta, Miami, West Virginia, Pittsburgh. Like, it keep going. Keep going for real. Like, you know what I mean? It's a few others I'm missing. Like, man, we done been a lot of places for real. And you know what I mean? I appreciate them for that, man, for real, because that's a dope experience. Like, I done met so many artists from different places, and they showing genuine love for real. Like, these are strangers, and when they listen to my music, man, they reach out to me, they follow me, I follow them back, and they be like, bro, you dope, you feel me? Like, keep doing your thing, and it's vice versa, you feel me? Them dudes dope too, you know what I mean? Everybody that be out of town, all the states I mentioned and all that type of stuff, all the people we done met out of town, those artists are dope too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, shout out to them. I hope they still doing their motherfucking thing.
Hey, we gonna be back with EAY. Make sure y'all stay tuned. We about to drop that jam.
Absolutely.
Check.
You can edit out that verse.
Check.
Yeah.
Huh?
Chill. Okay.
Yo, we back with another Top TV.
Chill.
I'm in the building with EAY.
Yeah.
He got a new joint out right now called Jam. He about to rock for us on Top TV. You already know what it is.
Chill. It's EA motherfucking Y. For the win 3. Thoroughbred. Me and this bitch. Yo. Keep doing you, these haters don't stand a chance. They say they getting paper, found out they was scams. The deli closed, but we still going ham. Now they ain't ready, they jelly, cause this they jam. Keep doing you, these haters don't stand a chance. They say they getting paper, found out they was scams. The deli closed, but we still going ham. Now they ain't ready, they jelly, cause this they jam. They shake their ass like jelly if this your jam, and throw that cash like our belly if this your jam. The beat knocking, I know you hear the systems bam. Everybody in the building feeling like this they jam. I'm jamming, it's feeling like my theme song. And she dancing, so let me see what she on. She play no games, she tell the lames to be gone. Rocking the see-through leggings and the cream thong. I'm like bing bong, let me take a shot. Head straight to the bar, like let me take a shot. I caught her in the corner, like I was trying to box. She said I was making her sweat, I got her feeling hot. And I got the guap, but didn't need to use it. She said all this could be yours, baby, if you choose it. I told her actions speak louder than words when you prove it. But in my mind, if she back it up, I'ma lose it. Man, she too lit, plus she not much of a teaser. She dropped it low, that ass got shaking like she had a seizure. She went on the heater, boy, cause she was cold for it. I get that paper, fuck the haters, that's how you supposed to feel. Keep doing you, these haters don't stand a chance. They say they getting paper, found out it was scams. The deli closed, but we still going ham. Nah, they ain't ready, they jelly, cause this they jam. Keep doing you, these haters don't stand a chance. They say they getting paper, found out it was scams. The deli closed, but we still going ham. Nah, they ain't ready, they jelly, cause this they jam. They shake your ass like jelly, cause if it's your jam. And throw that cash like our belly if this your jam. The beat knocking, I know you hear the sisters, damn. Everybody in the building feeling like this. I see that thing moving, baby. Can I be in your assistance? I see that thing moving, baby, from a distance. Right this instance, we can jam all night. I rode them back to back, I'm blowing grams all night. And I connect to all flights, now my eyes can't hide it on the clouds so much. My guardian angel a pilot. If it ain't about the money, then don't even dial it. Everybody taxing niggas without even filing. Haters hate to see you ball. That's when they be filing. Got the ladies in awe. That's when they be filing. Counting the fountains. Now they wasn't ready for this. Pour some chicken, and she too lit. Plus she not much of a teaser. She dropped it low, the ass got bounced like she was a lemur. She wasn't made from the freezer, but she was cold for real. I get that paper, fuck the haters. That's how you supposed to feel. Keep doing you, these haters don't stand a chance. They say they getting paper, found out it was scams. The deli closed, but we still going ham. Nah, they ain't ready, they jelly, cause this they jam. Keep doing you, these haters don't stand a chance. They say they getting paper, found out it was scams. The deli closed, but we still going ham. Nah, they ain't ready, they jelly, cause this they jam. They shake their ass like jelly if this your jam, and throw that cash like our belly if this your jam. The beat knocking, I know you hear the sisters bam. Everybody in the building feeling like this they jam. Cheer for the win 3. EA motherfucking Y.
You already know what it is. It's another Top TV with your man EA motherfucking Y in the building.
For sure, for sure.
Watch the recap of this show if y'all didn't get to see it. Yeah. And tune in to the new single Jam May 1st by my man EAY. Until next time, y'all.
Appreciate
Peace.
it.